So it's now Saturday the 8th of April 2017, and this is the local newspaper in Perth. You can see the date there. It's got Donald Trump on the front. And I'm down at the same location in Cottesloe in Perth at the corner of Avonmore Terrace and Princess Street. That's the location, and that's the local time. Now sunset is at 18:04, so we're less than 15 minutes to the sunset now. I've got my little drone. After I finish this video, I'm going to drive down to the water's edge and launch the drone and try and capture the sunset directly. But just confirming the location. Princess Street, Avonmore Terrace. Been here many times. As we know, this road runs directly west down towards the ocean. And now, almost 3 weeks after the equinox, look at where the sun is. You'll see it's setting significantly north of due west. Remember, in December it was setting over here behind the house, but you can see how far north it's moved. On the equinox it was straight down the middle. Unfortunately I wasn't here, but from the March equinox to the September equinox it's going to be moving up further to the north, and then back down at the September equinox it'll be straight down the middle due west, and then from September to March it'll be setting down towards the south of due west. So here we go, 8th of April, 3 weeks after the equinox. The sun is now setting to the north of due west. Now I'm going to hang around a bit after the sunset, because I also read a comment today that some people believe twilight in the southern hemisphere is only 10 minutes. But anyway, we'll have a look at that. The sunset is at 18:04. I'll hang around and see how dark it is 10 minutes later. Okay, I'll drive down and try and launch the drone. There's quite a stiff breeze blowing, but it should handle it okay. So as you can see, it's now 18:14. It's more than 10 minutes after the sunset, and as you can see, there's still plenty of light here. I've got the drone in the sky, and also you can see there's plenty of light being indicated by the camera in the drone as well. It's quite windy. I couldn't take it up more than about 400 feet, unfortunately, so I'll have to try again tomorrow, but it's actually handling it not too bad considering the amount of wind we've got. There's the moon, and there's Princess Street. We're just now looking at it from the other direction. But I'll just stay here until it's basically too dark to read a book, and we'll see how long the twilight actually lasts in Australia. So now 11 minutes after the sunset, and plenty of light remaining. You'll see the warning that the drone gives you when the wind is too strong. It says too much high wind velocity, fly with caution and ensure the aircraft remains in sight. So that's not a problem, it's just up there. But we're now 15 minutes after the actual sunset and still plenty of light. I could still read a book without any sort of light assistance. It's giving me all sorts of warnings about the strong wind. So 16 minutes after the sunset, still plenty of light. I don't know why people think there's only a 10-minute twilight in Australia. It's definitely not the case. So it's now 18:24. That's 20 minutes after the sunset today on April 8th. 2017 here in Perth. I've got my little drone still flying, and as you can see there's still plenty of light remaining. So 20 minutes after the sunset I could still read the writing on the key tag of the hire car without any torch. Just read it with the naked eye. 21 minutes after sunset. It is getting darker, of course, but certainly the twilight lasted a lot longer than 10 minutes. And there's the moon. Still getting the high wind warnings, but the drone's handling it okay. And coming up to 22 minutes after the sunset, still plenty of light, and I can still read that tag with the naked eye. So anyone who tells you that the twilight in Australia is 10 minutes is completely wrong. So now it's 6:30, 18:30, and that's 26 minutes after the sunset. As you can see, there's still plenty of light visible towards the horizon. It's evident with the drone, and I can still read the key tag unassisted. Of course, it's getting darker, but it's now almost half an hour after sunset, and we still have some visible light on the horizon. Okay, now the drone's telling me the ambient light is too weak. It's got collision avoidance sensors, so when that warning comes up, it's just telling me the collision avoidance won't work. Okay, that's enough for tonight. I'll pack up and go back to the hotel.